He was passionate about everything.
I walked into a bar once with a motorcycle helmet in my hand, and this man walked up to me and became my friend immediately.
I am so grateful for the time I had with him, but I'm angry that I lost the time in the future.
If you believe in it, do it.
In September of 2021, we met Nathan Hunter, the Toronto man who left the food and drink business in the wake of pandemic shutdowns to try something unique. He got his hands on a used ambulance, retrofitting it into a mobile knife sharpening shop, and hit the road with his new vision, a company called Blade Medic. Earlier this month, Nate, an avid motorcyclist, was on his way to Texas to learn new skills to further refine his trade. While passing through Arkansas, he was killed in an accident, leaving behind his wife and young son. While his wife says she's not ready to publicly speak about his passing, she did arrange for us to hear from 3 of his close friends as Toronto's music, motorcycle, pinball, and knife community mourn his loss. Ethan is a fellow motorcyclist and also knew Nate from his days in the city's music scene.
Unbelievably unique, charismatic. You never would forget meeting him.
Is there any obvious great story or memory that jumps out as a characterization of his personality?
So I play in a band, and I met Nate at his music venue before he knew I was in a band or anything, but months down the line, my band wanted to do a bigger show, and his venue was just perfect. And he gave us that shot to do that show, and that was kind of it was the first time I ever felt like a rock star.
You know, I think it's safe to say that a lot of stuff happened in here. People got born, people died, and people found God.
The knife sharpening thing that he's been doing now for many years, he quickly became unbelievable.
I just saw you nodding. You would agree with that then?
Oh yeah.
Sarah JAMESON owns a flower shop and says it was through his business they became friends. She recalls his enthusiasm for his work.
When he first came into the shop, I was like, oh, this guy's got it. He's got that magic when it comes to the knife sharpening. He just gets it.
You talked a little bit about the ambulance and how it was this completely redone thing. It was really kind of cool, wasn't it?
It was awesome.
When I would see him working in the back, it was so clear that he built it himself, that he had built it exactly how he wanted it to be.
Meanwhile, Robin telling us Nate played a big role in Toronto's resurging pinball scene, convincing her to add more machines to her bar in Toronto, even getting her into the game.
Nate was one of the major people that was pushing it as something that was new and amazing, and everybody was going to love it.
Any way of describing what he was like as a pinball player?
As outgoing, and he was loud, and he would slap around.
He had this accountability to himself to be nice to other people.
We stood in the back of my ambulance for the majority of our friendship, and I'm really going to miss that ambulance.